A todos los palomos que dicen que tienen millo, pero no tienen nada. Tengo Gucci, Prada, Balenciaga, todo lo que tú quieras ver. Palomo, alerta.
Porque tengo los millones, chones, 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 chones. Porque tengo los millones, chones, 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 chones. Porque tengo los millones, tengo los millones, tengo los millones, tengo los millones. Tengo los millones, tengo los millones. Porque tengo los millones, porque tengo los
El dinero no me hace feliz, pero te falta. Yo juego con 1000 amos y 100.000 en tu la banca. Egocéntrico como el pana Alca. Estoy pegado porque la meta está muy alta. Vamos a volar, a volar, a volar. Vamos a volar, a volar. Vamos a volar.
I'm gonna get in trouble. Evie, you text me as I'm getting ready.
Llegó la alienígena para darle todo guerra. El que está pegado siempre el que me abriga. Si no lo ha luchado, aquí mismo te entierran. Como un chicao que lo manda para abajo. Como hora día para brillar en todos lados. Yo no soy un millo, eso no come putado. Soy un millo, chica.
porque tengo los millones, chones, 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 chones. Porque tengo los millones, chones, 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 chones. Porque tengo los millones, tengo los millones, tengo los millones, tengo los millones. Porque tengo los millones, tengo los millones, tengo los millones, tengo los millones. Porque tengo los millones.
I love you. Don't be mad at me.
Porque tengo los millones.
Lo buscando más en tarima, con Gucci y ropa fina, con bebés de Argentina, estamos duros.
Me llevé el dinero porque estoy bien pegado. Gasto por montones, algo que me he acostumbrado. Yo un tipo fino, tú no estás enmaestrado. Tú con tu paloma y yo con chicas a todos lados. Ando con chicas nivel bien fifi. El pobre de Drake, él coge Kiki. Teniendo wild thoughts con mi chica Riri. Pregunto si sigo, me dicen sí, sí. Y me dicen sí, sí. Obvio con tus amigas yo le entro en bici. Aunque yo estoy busy, esta vaina está bastante easy.
Hablan plata pero las uñatas, porque de mí ellos no saben.
Porque tengo los millones,
The Stream Deck comments are working. That's why I'm so excited.
porque tengo los millones, porque tengo los millones, tengo los millones, tengo los millones, tengo los millones. Porque tengo los millones, porque tengo los millones.
Pico duro, dale, pico duro, dale, pico duro, dale, pico duro.
Let's see, you guys want to keep up with the upbeat? This one's all right. This one's all right. We will catch up, Evie. I'm gonna call you. I'm going to Atlanta. I'm doing a work conference. I'll catch up with you this week. I promise.
One time out of 10, 2 times won't you be mine? We just can't pretend. This love thing can take time. 3 times then I'm in. I heard through the grapevines you missing our playtime, girl.
What is cracking, you guys? I turned on the lights in the background so when the music are playing, now it's beating to my voice, but if I mute myself and I put the music back on, it's pretty cool, but we can bring this down. Alrighty then, what is cracking, everybody? How are you guys doing? It has been a minute. Let me move my stuff around. How are you guys doing? What is cracking? Mr. Moderator here, showing love. I appreciate you, Paul. Let's move this back down over this way. What is cracking? I got to meet this guy in person. Very, very great meeting. It's so cool to hang out with people in person and, you know, really just like, oh, let's talk. Like, we see each other on a weekly basis, and to be able to sit down, Richard and I had lunch together. I think the last day we had lunch together, and to sit down and be able to talk and connect and break bread, that's just a whole nother wave. That's a whole nother move. So let's try to get this way as best as possible. I went back to my overhead. Nope. Kind of back to finagling with the overhead microphone. So just so I can move around, and it's more so for the bank than anything else. Let me also change the lights so they're not distracting. Oh my God. All right, hold on. My boss just sent me like a bunch of text messages. I'm gonna go and turn off, well, just set the lights to just, yeah, we can kind of do that, but that's a charge. We are good there. Let's see. So you can see I added my comments. And for those of you guys that don't know, Ecamm in the latest, one of the latest beta 4.0 updates, I'm looking at Paul's comment. Paul says, since point of video, people of video, she is too good for me now. You know what? Y'all better leave me alone, or I'm the only stepchild who doesn't. I have been insanely busy with work. I've been stressed out. Today was a very rough day for me with the bank, and I have to travel for the next 2 days. Listen, we can talk a little bit about that, but let me stay back on track with what I was saying. So in the latest Ecamm, one of the latest Ecamm beta updates, they added the ability to do comments to your channel, right? And I guess we can do a screen share. Let me hide that. Let me do a new screen share here. We can do 2. Nope, hold on. Bear with me. There we go. Just drag this down. So you can see my Stream Deck is here. I want to, actually not a camera. Lies. I feel like I haven't streamed in forever, so I want to do a screen share. And let's do a square. Let me crop this in for you guys so I can make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And if you guys follow Roy, Tech Troublemaker, he's usually in the comments every now and again. I'm gonna be hanging out with Roy, Tech Troublemaker, on his live stream tonight at 9 o'clock. So you can hang out with us there. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Stream Deck and my 100 days. But this is what I wanted to show you guys here so you can see, right? So these red ones, let me just come in, and I guess I can pause the music for now. No, not start again. Okay. So these red comments over here are from the Stream Deck plugin for YouTube. So you can see on the right-hand side, I have this YouTube plugin, and you can either check out your chat messages and you can just drag it over, right? And you can create a chat message. And so if we can say, I'm gonna just title this hi, or I'm gonna title this test so you guys can see that real time. And then I'm gonna just type in testing SD, what are we testing? Testing SD plugin for chat comments. And then the reason why I did this one, so you can see I got my Stream Deck over here. I'm going to press the button, and in a little bit, it should come up. Check this out though, watch this. Paul, PBJ, what is cracking? How are you? Not people of all sizes, people of video. All right, so you can see the delay that took. Here, this is the one that I did using the dedicated YouTube plugin on the Stream Deck. For those of us that are Ecamm Live users, now you're gonna see on the right-hand side, I have Ecamm Live and post comment. Check this out, right? So we got a post comment. That's these over here that I didn't really customize just yet. So red was for YouTube. These blue ones are for Twitter comments. And then these black ones are ones that I customized for Ecamm. So we can do the same thing. We can drag over this post comment. I'm gonna drag it down over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna click on the test that I just created on the red bubble here. I'm going to just copy, control, control. So you can see, I'm gonna control that. Then I'm going to come back over here to the Ecamm Live button. Wait for the box to pop up. You can see the box now popped up. Just go in and Control V. All right. Now check this out. So this black one, look at how quickly that, the chat, this button from Ecamm shows up. So now I pressed it and that, now it's not gonna happen quickly. Is that what you're saying? It was happening quickly before that I pressed the button. Oh, there it is. Okay. I feel like it's much more quicker. It was definitely quicker when I first started the stream. But it's just really cool to be able to do it from within Ecamm itself. Cool feature. Now I just need to figure out what to say. Absolutely, Marcus. Let me move you over here. And so here's the thing, right? So I customized a handful of these down over here. So I have my traditional yurt, right? That's just saying hi. Do you guys see how quick that was? So I just pressed the button there and that was pretty much instantaneous. Question, have you noticed any issues with the comments sometimes getting scrambled? So Paul, what I was doing, I literally just did this. I know, remember there was the issue on the initial release on beta and then they fixed it a few versions afterwards and I never got around to testing it. So we can test it tonight. I know that you had the issue when you were just doing a regular text, like a text file. I never noticed. So with the way I do it if we just look over here, right? Hey, the way I do it over here with the YouTube comments and then just putting everything in, I haven't noticed that. And then we can test it with the Ecamm comments. Going back to Marcus's thing, right? So saying what you can say, very standard things, right? So you can hit the button and you can just say, don't forget, right? Your call to action. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. So then it comes up instantaneous, right? And this is really good if you are down moderators, you don't have a moderator, right? You don't have the amazing Paul supporting you the way Paul supports a lot of us in the community. We love you, darling. Right? So there is, don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. I also have the Tech Talk community, right? So then here I have my shortcut. So now you can see I'm pressing it. If you take a look at the upper camera right here, there you go. If you take a look at that camera right here, my hand is here, my Stream Deck is down here. So if you just take a look and you notice when I press the button, it's coming up instantaneously in the chat, which is amazing, right? It's coming up instantaneously. Let me see. Paul already did this one. but I will put it again. Now I'm yes, I am now the top chatter in the community, right? But that's really cool, just those simple things. So your call to actions, reminding people to do your like and subscribe button. If you do have a buy me a coffee, you can go ahead and do, right, the buy me a coffee. You can see right there, that came up instantly. So if there's things that you want to have just quick and, that you don't want to have to remember or type it in yourself, you can do the pre-recorded comments, and that'll really help. Let's come in. Let's check what we have over here. Evie was yelling at me, so I have to make sure I connect with her next week. Oh my God. Don't tell her I said that. Later on this week. So, because it has been weeks. Nano, what is cracking? How are you? Got Gabe popping off. Gabe, what is cracking? How are you? I did say hello to Marcus, but I'll say hello again. Thank you for coming through. How are you? Ooh, dental surgery. I gotta catch up with her. You like the lighting? Yeah, the lighting can be cool. I think for the music and the intro music, that's definitely cool. Hank, what is cracking? How are you? Thank you for coming through. Here, Sammy. What's poppin', Sammy? How are you? Richard said it was awesome to meet you. Ooh, Richard and I are gonna do a collab on, and Richard, you can fix it in the comments and I will put it up on screen. But Richard, and let me just move some of these for now. I can hide them. And if we go back, if you guys have questions with the chat, with the Stream Deck plugin, either through Ecamm or the YouTube or Twitter plugin, let me know. I can just pop this back up again on screen. So Richard and I are going to do a super cool collab on the Tech Talk community channel. We're going to do some live streams and maybe some pre-recorded videos. Richard does cybersecurity. He's super nerdy with all of the networking things. He was giving us a great friendly community lecture of making sure we are protecting ourselves properly, changing the addresses. If you have changing IP addresses, securing your IP addresses, if you have smart devices like doorbells, video cameras, things like that that are accessed through the internet, really understanding the process, and especially for us as live streamers, right? We got a whole bunch of smart stuff. I'm sure everybody in this chat has some form of smart device, whether it is a video doorbell, a video camera, a combination of those, really utilizing a guest network versus a not guest network. One of the things that Richard told me that he does is that he is very strict when he has people visit his home, and we're talking about legit cybersecurity. If those of you guys that have upgraded to the latest iOS, you'll see that there is IP address. I don't know, Richard, help me out. It's IP address something that basically it does. I've seen it come up on my iPhone that I think it hides your IP address. And I know he'll chime in the chat. It hides your IP address, but what that does is that if you're coming to my house and you jump on my network and you have that turned on, when I go to see my settings and my connected devices or previously connected devices, because you should be looking at all of that stuff and be clearing that stuff and removing people. Like if somebody visited your house once and you gave them the Wi-Fi, right? You want to boot them back off. He makes you so going back to Richard, if you're going to his house, he makes you turn off that particular setting, and he forces you on to his guest network, which is completely separate than his stuff, right? The private IP stuff. So thank you, Richard, for chiming in. We're going to be doing, this is a better answer. Wi-Fi security awareness is what we are going to do a whole series on, from devices, from guest networks, from understanding to logging in, right? The settings with the IP addresses, blah, 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 right? Gigi, oh my God. I'm sure that Richard is cringing here. Gigi says, nope. At Marcus, the best password is password. Y'all better stop playing. I'm sure Richard probably fell off his chair like, no, don't say that. What is cracking, Michelle? How are you? Gretchen says something more to figure out adding it to my long list here. But the good thing is that at least you have a community to support you and help you through it. So that is very good. And hi, Gretchen. How are you? Kathleen, what is up? Let me give you all the sound effects. Kathleen says, question. So this would be an alternative to automating those types of chats to show up on something like Stream Element. Yes. Yes, she is going back. So if we pop this back up on, where are you? Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Hey. Let's move this back up so you guys can see this here and move this back over this way. Oh, by the way, Richard's rig that he was showing off at People of Video gave me all the envy. Doc, we know Doc's rig because Doc has shown us his rig on live streams. Richard had a dope ass rig. I had envy over his Sennheiser microphone. It's taking everything in me not to buy it, but I needed to give him credit for that. Lewis also had a dope rig where he has a portable monitor and a Mac Mini and all the cables and a battery bank. So he literally has a portable live streaming station on the go. Super dope stuff. But going back to Kathleen's question. So yeah, Kathleen, check this out. Right. So definitely for you guys that you're moderating for LSP, you can see here, right? So these are all the ones that I've kind of already created. So, my traditional hello, my like and sub, the BMAC, right? All of those things. And if I go into my buy me a coffee, I click on it, you give it a second to populate. It's going to come up down here. Sometimes the Stream Deck is a little bit slow with loading, but then with your Stream Deck itself, right? If I just come over, I can't. But if I missed you guys, can I do the zoom and pan and come out this way? Let's zoom all the way in. Ecamm for the win. I didn't even need to touch my camera. What happened here? Hey. Okay, there you are. Why is there it is. Okay, so check this out. So we'll keep that there. You can see here, right, support my channel. That is just whatever pre-populated message that I have. And then that is over here. So if we just take note of that, I'm going to press the button and it shows up instantaneously there. So then at that point, the only work that you would need to do, now you can even take that as, all right, so check this out. Oh man, I don't want to, this is the guy right here, Roy. Yeah. Tech troublemaker. I'm hanging out with him at 9 o'clock tonight. So I don't want to take away from his thunder because we are going to be talking about Stream Deck stuff and all of that good stuff. But Kathleen, what then you can do, right, is just coming back to Ecamm or the Stream Deck plugin, right, where I have, now you can see here, I have add less comment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these up and then I'm going to take this add last comment, right? And so no, not hide comment. Don't do that. Add. Yes. Replace. Cool. Now check this out. Okay, so Roy just put, you can't teach it all in one stream. It's impossible. So many options. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press that add last comment. And then with the button, right, that just comes up instantaneously. So you can automate it just with a press of a few buttons. Join my Tech Talk community, show last comment, and you are good to go. Hope that answers your question. Let's go over here. And let me turn this back this way. Let's see. And see, I did all these things. I feel like, so I haven't been home in a very long time. Because I went to Angie's house. About 2 weeks ago. Before the weekend before People of Video, I hung out at her house. I went to People of Video on Monday. I hung out with Gigi, my homie, and we did People of Video. I went back to Angie's house on Thursday morning. I hung out at her house until this Sunday. So I was away for what, a week and a half from my house. And I leave tomorrow afternoon to Atlantic City for a 2-day work event, a work conference. So, yeah. All right. Let me see. All right. You guys, the best password once. You know what? You guys are stressing me out. Let me see. All right. Just checking in on you guys with the comments. No questions. Shortcuts. Absolutely, right? Shortcuts are amazing. So good. So good. Will be a test. Everything is a test. Yeah. So we're going to be super chill. Looking forward to that. So make sure you hang out. Check out this guy's page because I will be pretty much... Roy, did you send me the link to dial in? I don't know if I saw that, Roy. So message me. Make sure that we're set up for that. I did see the run a show. I might have just conveniently glazed over that. Anyway, so what is going on, you guys? What else? I just kind of went straight into things. So People of Video was great. Everybody who went to People of Video are doing their own kind of streams and recaps. I know that Michelle did her recap on Sunday, right, for People of Video. So Gretchen, you're very welcome. I was driving back home and I saw that Gretchen was live. I was watching, well, not watching, but listening to YouTube on the, trying to keep me distracted and awake on my 4-hour drive. And I saw that Gretchen was live, excuse me. And so I hung out with her and I let her read me a story while I was driving home. So you are very welcome. There you go. Look at Mr. Moderator doing the damn thing. If I can find, I don't know where do I not have a show? Oh, this is what happens when you have too many devices. And did something change, guys? Look at this. Is this me? So I feel like it's all squared. The avatar, the comments around the avatar, wasn't it round? Let me bring up Gretchen's comment. Interesting. Why is that? So look at Gretchen's avatar, the way that looks like on my screen. It's round. That's what I'm used to. But I noticed for Roy, oh, wait, that's round. But did you guys see that? I promise I'm not crazy. Literally, the first time I pulled up this comment, the edges were, Paul says, I'm special. You are special, my friend. But they were square. That was weird. All right. Anyway, well, Paul is being the super moderator, and there is the link to the stream with Tech Troublemaker at 9:00 tonight. So you want to make sure you come and hang out with us. It was square for a moment, right? Thanks, Roy. No, I'm not crazy. I was like, what is that? Was there an update? Did I miss something? I don't know what happened there. That was weird. I'm trying to figure out my sizing. What is going on, Alex? How are you? There you go. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you. It was square. All right, you guys, listen, I was like, what's happening there? So People of Video was great. Guest speakers were great. I don't know. So we had Gigi was gracious enough. She was the host, I think, for one of the evenings, and we crashed her house. I think it was Tuesday night. We crashed her house, and a lot of people went over. They were all laughing at me. See, y'all thought that Doc and Diana be playing, and y'all thought I play around when I say I need my naps. Literally towards the end of the night, Gigi and Dr. Elo and Lewis were like, are you tired? You need to sleep. And I'm like, yeah, man, I can't. I'm not a party animal. And Gigi has the comfortable recliners in her house. I had my socks with slides. Y'all better not say nothing about my socks with slides. I don't care. I put on my sweat shorts and I just laid back in that amazing, comfortable recliner. I was about to fall asleep in the living room with them just talking and BSing. But it was really great seeing Gretchen, Gigi, Dr. Elo, Lewis, Doc, Katie, Michelle, Aubrey. Who else was there? Elaine was there for a day and a half. That was so cool. Elaine was there on Monday, and then she was there for the morning very briefly. Got to see Elaine. Who else was there? Laura from Shore was there, and we had lunch with her at one point. And then the eCam what is it, mixer thing that Ecamm did for us Ecamm users was also really cool. I keep saying that I absolutely love the spot. Gigi picked it. It was a friend of hers. So Gigi set everything up for us. Thank you very much, because the food was great. Black-owned, women-owned businesses. So the food was amazing. We did axe throwing, and Ecamm was gracious enough to rent out the whole place. I genuinely loved the place because I feel like I did, right? Thanks, Gretchen. Did that come up? There you go. Oh, look, it's square again. Look, it's square. How weird is that? Something is happening. Paul, do you think I should, do you think that that's a thing I should post to Ecamm? I don't know. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's not affecting me in any kind of way, but now it's regular. Can we test channel markers? All right, hold on. Let me see, because Ecamm also has that as well. Wait a minute. Oh, add a marker. Let me go in. Yes, I want to replace that, and I'm going to hit add a marker. Oh, it says marker added. All right. All right, cool. Well, I added a marker. It does say marker added on the screen. Very cool. And then I'll do a ticket, and I can point them directly to the time. Thank you. Let's see. Remember, I told you I wouldn't buy another mic. I bought that. Did you? No. Why? What is happening with my things here? Did you guys see the new microphone? So Logitech released a bunch of products last week. I think it was when we were hanging out. It might have been the day or before. It was definitely last week, because then I pulled up the email when I was sitting next to Richard, and they launched a microphone that is meant to compete with the Shure SM7B, which is, I think that's the one, right? That's the one you're talking about, Richard? The blue Sona. It's like $335. It comes in white. It took everything. It took everything in me to not buy that microphone. Wait, Paul, why the face? You guys are saying Naps rule? Yeah, I can show you guys that really quick. So they launched, and did you guys see? So I did when I was trying to check this out. What do I want to do here? Hold on. Look at this. So this is a Logitech MX Keys mechanical. So I had the MX Keys regular version for the Mac, and I did not do a good job at taking care of it. And so I had it replaced, because you guys know that I absolutely love Best Buy. Best Buy rules. Let me see if I can fix this saturation a little bit. Can I make this a little bit darker? Yeah. There you go. That's a little bit better. Best Buy rules, right? And so I had them swap it out. Now listen to this. I'm going to put it up to the microphone. Let me just turn it off so that I don't. There, so USB-C. Oh, what did I do? I locked the screen. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see anything. Oh, wait, I'm going to take it out of view. You guys were about to see my password. Hold on. Oh, no. Hold on. I can't see anything. All right. See, at least I moved my keyboard so you couldn't see the password. Damn it. Clearly, I'm pressing the lock button. Let me. All right. Now I turned it off. There you go. All right. So off on switch. USB-C. It actually has these little cool. Look at how, like, listen to that. How cool is that? So it has the little feet, kind of a metal frame there. They're soft, clicky mechanical keys. This is my very first. I mean, it's not like I didn't make it myself, but so some people would say, oh, that's not a real mechanical keyboard, because there are mechanical keyboard snobs. And this is kind of pricey, $160. They have it with just this version for $140, but I use the keypad a lot at the bank for work. I'm going to keep it off, and I'm going to be quiet. Check this out. I'm just going to type. Tell me that's not satisfying. If I bring it up to the microphone just a little bit. Tell me. Oh, K-Walk, she says, what am I, chopped? Well, she was trying to say chopped liver. I got distracted and I didn't finish. So no, you're not chopped liver. I got so distracted. I knew that I was missing someone. Hold on. I'm sorry. You're not chopped liver. I was trying to do a million things at once. I saw Richard's comment about the microphones and I got caught, just pulled away. Yes, K-Walk was there. I had a great time with K-Walk. Dr. Elo and I actually have a video of K-Walk that we are keeping in the vault to blackmail her. And she knows what video I'm talking about. But we are keeping it in the vault to blackmail her. Absolutely, I went down the rabbit hole. 100%, absolutely. I got distracted, went down the rabbit hole, and ooh, look, I gotta place this guy. Move him over a little bit more because of where I'm sitting. There you go, that's better. Now it's an ASMR stream. Listen, Paul says, mine don't make clicks. You have the MX, just the MX. That's the one I had before. This one is the MX mechanical. And it's for Mac/Windows. I like how they did this, right? So it does have your control and your option buttons for Mac. So it is Mac friendly. They got a lot of cool stuff on this keyboard, actually, believe it or not. Let me see if I move. You're going to hear some handling noise because I'm going to move the microphone a little bit over here so it can sound a little bit better. And let me come over here and do this way. I guess I can do a circle. Circle. Do you guys like the squircle or do you like the circle? I don't know how I feel about the squircle. I don't know if I'm a fan. Ooh. This is squircle, but it's not. It says squircle, but it's square. And what the heck is happening here? And that's square, but that's a squircle. What is... How weird is that? All right, this was not... That's so weird. All right, I'm not going to be testing that stuff. Anyway, let's go back to this. Really cool things on this keyboard here. They have a mute microphone. This works in like Zoom and WebEx, this button here. And so if you're on Zoom, you can actually press function this button here, F8, and it'll mute your microphone. This button pops up the emoji keyboard on the Mac, which I think is really good, cool. So if you're in a text field and you press that, it gives you your emoji keyboard. Your brightness for your computer, the brightness for the keyboard, which of course is super cool. I forget, it's a little human. I forget what that's for. Oh, that's dictation. That's dictation where you can dictate. So that's pretty cool. Screenshot, screen capture. Absolutely love that. Did that work? I don't know if that worked. Where's the function? Function. I don't know if it's working or not. Oh, it's not. It's not working, India, because you turned it off. Okay. So your screen capture, mute mic, and then obviously your media control. So your backwards, rewind or reverse or previous, next, Jesus, previous, next, play, pause, mute, volume down, volume up. Then I forget what this little light bulb button is for. You can connect it up to 3 different devices. So the number 1 is with the receiver, which I absolutely need that because with the bank, I can't on my bank laptop, they lock down Bluetooth, so I can't connect any external devices via Bluetooth. So I absolutely need something like this one or the other Logitech MX keys that you can have the receiver along with Bluetooth. So number 1 will always be paired to my receiver so I can connect it to my work laptop. And then number 2 is my Mac that I'm using now. And number 3, I usually will pair with either an iPad or my laptop. And then your standard other stuff. So this is really cool. I didn't think I was gonna like the clickies, but I do like the clickies. So Paul says that he doesn't like the clickies. What is cracking, Miguel? How are you? Thank you for coming through. Paul, why do you hate the clickies? Gretchen says, deja vu of high school typing class. The Logitech Craft keyboard. Which one's, is that a gamer keyboard, Dano? No, stop. Gosh, now I gotta make it up to K-Walk because I forgot her in the list. Mike, what? Oh, Mike, did you get the dual up, Mike? No. I want that so bad. Guys, I want that monitor. And if you don't know what the dual up is a portrait style microphone. That is absolutely amazing. Not microphone. Get it together. Portrait style monitor. Oh, I want that. Yes, Logitech is amazing. 100%. Oh, Mike, you just. Oh, nope, not pulling the trigger. Don't need it. And yes, K-Walk did play a mean cornhole. Absolutely. Yeah, Kat I know loves hers. Nice feature the keyboard has. It's off right. Shut up, leave me alone. Installed LG Dual this morning. Yes, let us know and put pictures in the community, Mike. I've been considering it, adding it on the side off, because definitely I love my ultra wide, but let me see if we come over here. And let's unzoom. Listen, the zoom with the ZV-E10 and then Ecamm zoom is life. I absolutely love it, right? I love this is a 32-inch ultra wide. I've been thinking about wanting to redo this space. It's been driving me, and let me move this back over this way. It's been driving me absolutely nuts. So I've been wanting to do something with this space over here. Haven't quite yet decided. I can technically put the dual up monitor right here or right here, right? So I do have this space. You can't really see it, but right along here, I have a bunch of space that I can technically still put the Rodecaster Pro kind of right over here and angle it towards me. And I was thinking about putting the dual up right in this space here. So I have a monitor here and then the ultra wide, and that would be really good for like Ecamm and reviewing documents. I've been trying to like mess around with the placement of the this thing here, this teleprompter, but I want to do something better with this space, and I don't need a reason to buy the LG Dual Up, so yeah, better leave me alone. MX keyboard and mouse have been acting squirrely for a while. Yeah, I don't know if I had any issues. Mine fell, which is why I ended up replacing. Let me come back over here. Mine ended up falling, and it was like on the corner, was all like bent and stuff. And so because I have the warranty, and the warranty does cover from Best Buy. You guys know I'm a Best Buy advocate. Best Buy, I need to become an affiliate for Best Buy. Because the warranty covered accidental damage, I basically got $100 credit back. And then I used that $100 credit and I upgraded and I got the MX mechanical, and it's been fine. I have the MX, what is it? The MX Master 3, which I absolutely love. So have you guys, for those of you guys that are Logitech lovers, right? Let me come back. Oh, hold on. Come back over here. Listen, when you get used to using a mouse that so you can customize these buttons however you want. I have them, the standard is just like backwards and forwards on a web page or something like that. This is a scroll wheel that you can use. I use this in Final Cut Pro, where you can go backward and forward in the timeline. You can customize this to whatever you want. This is a button here. Where this one, I have it customized to open up all of my Mac windows, my spaces. You have your middle button, and then with the mouse, what is it? The flywheel, the scroll wheel. You can press this button here, and it just changes how smoothly it goes. So this is just like a smooth kind of. That's obviously difficult to depict in a live stream, but now it's smooth. And then if you press it again, it's like clicky, so you can control it a little bit better. I tried using a mouse that didn't have my shortcut buttons, and I wanted to throw the mouse across the window. It was the worst experience ever. So I've become a mouse snob 100%, and with my shortcuts, especially for like, you know, with us with Mac users, that you can do expose, you can bring up your apps and yeah, app snob. Doc loves his. You know what? I don't need another monitor right now. Adding it to the side of my 27-inch landscape monitor. Great advice. Oh, thanks. Thanks. It doesn't transfer. Oh, see, so with the Mac, right, it doesn't transfer from computer to computer. I may need to do a total reconnect. It was okay, so that's probably it. And you know what sucks, Miguel? I didn't get a chance to use that the way I can't use. So that's the problem. And that's one of the things. And when I breathe really hard, you guys hear, let me lower that. You guys hear the wind muffs from the microphone. And we can talk about how I put this back in my setup. I was talking about this briefly with Richard last week during People of Video. I'm trying to get it just right out of the shot and angled at my mouth so you guys can hear me a little bit better. Going back to Miguel's comment. So the problem is with my work computer, it's completely locked down. So I can't connect any Bluetooth devices. I can't download any software. So that would have been great to use, right? That I forget what Logitech calls it, but basically you can download the software on your Mac computer and on your Windows computer or two different Macs, and you can transfer. It's kind of like universal control now, the way it works from Mac to Mac. Excuse me. This just gives you access from Mac to Windows, but you got to be able to install the program, and I can't. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to take advantage of that. I always wanted to. It just doesn't quite work for me. Right, exactly, Logitech Flow. Exactly that. So I was going to show you guys, we were talking about the microphone. And let's pull this up. Let me turn my keyboard back on. I'm about to start typing and probably be like, why isn't it? The microphone. And I saw Paul's answer. Paul said that he's a Shure snob. So universal control, Miguel, is when you have multiple devices like a Mac, an iPad. You can use the same. You don't have to do any linking. You can use your current. It's the craziest. It's like magic. You can use your mouse and your keyboard. You basically, so like I have my iPad. Let me come back over here. I got my iPad mini in here, use that as a teleprompter, and I have my iPad over here, right? Basically, with the mouse, I can, and I don't know, I turned it off because it drives me crazy, but basically I can go from here with the mouse without them being connected via Bluetooth, without them syncing, and I can just take, oh, it's working. Look, it's working. Okay, so check it out. So you can see on the iPad, it popped up. That's using my mouse. So if we take a look at the screen over here, right? Check this out. I'm going to move around. I'm moving around my Stream Deck. Hold on. I'm moving around my Stream Deck so you can see that that's the mouse. And then if I come back over, now if you look at my iPad, I'm going to hold it this way so you can see I'm going to use the mouse. Now with the mouse, I clicked on Notability, right? And now I'm opening the apps. And so if I want to go down here, I just opened up Safari, right? And now I can use, don't do that. Okay. Don't judge me. I've been watching Animal Crossing stuff, but now I can kind of, oh, it doesn't do everything.
Welcome back to Animal Crossing. I hope you're...
But basically I can go in, or right now I'm in the search option over here. I'm in the search option. I'm going to use my keyboard and I'm typing testing. Is that working? Testing. And with the, did that work? It did work. With, right, so if I go back, you can see that a little bit better there, right? So you can see there's this white dot up there. And now I'm gonna go back, and with the mouse in the background, or with the keyboard in the background, I'm gonna type in Miguel Lloyd, hit enter, and there you go. Miguel came up. Yep. Well, another Miguel Lloyd, but yeah. Apparently there's other Miguel Lloyds. So that's what universal control is, Miguel. It works actually, it's just like I said, it's like magic. Gretchen says, I love my universal control. Just got the Samsung M5 for my M1 Mini. What's the, K-Walk? What is the Samsung M5? What is this? Do I need to know what this is? Y'all can't be giving me gas, and I have to be very mindful of time. We're gonna wrap up soon because I need to make sure that I'm ready for Roy's Tech Troublemakers live stream at 9. So I think that's what broke the Logitech Flow. Possibly that might have been what broke it, honestly, and you didn't even realize. The new digital version of the Leap into Podcasting planner is great in Notability. Ooh, I got to check that out. Yes, look up the soccer player. Yeah, there you go. But universal control is actually really cool. Like I said, it's magic, and being able to use all of the stuff without it. I'm waiting to hear back from K-Walk to see what the M5 is. Is that a monitor, K-Walk? Is that what that is? That it's supposed to be in competition of like the Apple display? I think that's what that is. All right, so let me come back over here. Can I... There you go. Let's make this smaller. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, look it on the main page. Look at this on the main page. Let's bring this up so you guys can see everything. There you go. And bring this over here. Cool. So here's the microphone. Kind of like the Shure SM7B. Interestingly enough, it has the way the XLR connected. Of course, you know, I was looking at the white and I was like, oh. If we click on it, so you can get it in black or in white. It is priced very similarly to the Shure SM7B. So you can get it in white, or you can get it in, they're calling it graphite. Let's see what's happening here. Let's take a look at some of these. Down this way. So Richard is saying that he bought it. Harris Heller did a really good review on this. Well, not in depth. I don't know if it's really, I wouldn't say really good, but he did an in-depth review. I'm going to see if it's on here. So check this out. Right. It is sexy. Right, Gigi? You know the white. You know the white. That's how I feel. Don't buy it. You don't need it. Dynamic dual diaphragm mic capsule. So listen, look at this, guys. It looks just like the Shure SM7B, right? They have all that space there from, you know, that's, let me see, internal shock mount. So there's an additional, listen, you guys have to watch that video from Harris Heller, because apparently what they did is that it has two different mics, and there's one mic that receives like our voice, right? The sound and stuff. And then another mic that blocks out unwanted noise. I'm trying to see. Super quiet. Pickup pattern. Focuses tightly on your voice. There you go. Focuses tightly on your voice and rejects sound from all incoming other directions. It's so apparently it does this computer thing. It picks up your voice, and then it does another computer thing where if there is like mic handling or desk handling or like the keyboard, my mechanical keys, right? All of this good stuff. It'll do what it does, this AI thing, and it'll work towards rejecting that. I don't know. Harris Heller said that he was impressed with it. I don't know. It looks, oh, look at this. Guys, did you just see that wind foam? Listen, look at this, that red wind foam. Listen, Harris Heller put it on, the white mic with the red wind foam. I was like, of course, I'm not going to buy a microphone solely for the wind foam, but it took everything in me. I'm like, oh my God. Richard better not come telling us that that's a really good review, that he reviews it really great, because, man. Okay, so here's the other thing. And I saw Glenda came in. Hey, girl. Hey, how are you? And hi, girl. How are you? Hey, girl. Hey, what's up? Angelica. I love the white, but I don't want to buy a whole setup for XLR. I watched Harris and was sold until heard it was only, right? His video was a good video, Glenda. Might as well get the Shure at that price point. Is the Shure, what, the Shure's $379 or $399? I don't know. I agree. So integrates your favorite audio interfaces or mixers, 24 phantom power. Another thing that it has, which for those of us that have the Rodecaster Pro 2, we don't need to worry about it. But then, you know, there are people that don't have the Rodecaster Pro 2. If you get something like this, or you do have a Shure SM7B, you'll need a cloud lifter. This has an internal amp. An internal, let me see, because I want to make sure I use, oh, I didn't see that here. Whatever they're calling it. But it does have an internal amplifier, right? That, like the cloud lifter, what it does, and it gives whatever the boost is of gain. So you wouldn't need to buy an external cloud lifter in order to get the sound even better. I'm trying to see if it's here. No, it just has your XLR connection. And then behind that little capsule, you can see there, right? There, it has your high pass filter and your low cut filter, so you can turn that off and on. And the SM7B has something similar on it where you can change kind of the sound and things like that. That's how I feel. Where is it?
Coño.
Because I don't need to be wasting. But listen, that white, can we take a look if I do buy now? See, what I don't understand, how do you get that red, how do you get that red foam cover thingy? That's what I want to know. It's not here. Does it come with both? In the box. Additional windscreen. So is the additional windscreen the red one? I don't know. XLR cable, computer audio interface has that. I don't know. Don't push. No, I'm not. I don't need it. Thank you, Paul. No. I need more help with coming back and not pushing the button. Let's see. Samsung M5 monitor TV comes with a webcam cheaper than, right. So right. It is that competitor. Somebody will make windscreens in different colors. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it has the internal cloud lifter. Wonder how the internal amp would impact the, so Paul, that's a good question. To my understanding, when I watched the video, you can actually, that's something you can turn off and on. So if you have like the Rodecaster Pro 2, you don't need it, you would turn it, you would just leave it off. But for those of the, people who are using maybe like a Wave XLR or the OG Rodecaster Pro or Scarlett, Focusrite 2i2, right? Anything like that, you can go ahead and turn that on, and that'll give you the additional boost. So, oof, right, oof. It's so pretty. It's oof. Also got an open box. Don't sleep on that, right? K-Walk, how much was it? Now I want to know. No, because I do want the dual up. I do. If I were to spend money on a monitor, it would be the dual up. That white is gorgeous. Yeah. I know. I was going to show you guys something else. Was it, or was it just this? I think it was just this that I was going to show you guys. So, let's see. Yeah. Hi, guys. Trying to think. So I told you guys what I did buy was Rode. I can show you guys that. So you can't see it now, but right, I'm using my Rode NTG. Check this out. I talked to Richard and I spoke about this, and I spoke about this with Paul a few weeks ago. Paul actually bought it before me. So here, block my eyes, black my face. Come on. There you go. So this is the XLR cable. And then right in front of it, because I'm trying to keep my face blocked. There you go. Right in front of it, this is a Rode VXLR Pro. And what this does is that this takes a 3.5 millimeter cable like this, right? And it has a built-in transformer, and it makes the 3.5 millimeter cable. So mics like the Rode Video NTG, mics like the Rode Video mic. There are a handful of Rode Wireless Go's that don't have XLR, but they're microphones, and they're 3.5 millimeter jacks. You basically would take this, and I don't want to unplug it because then I would have to get my other microphone. I don't feel like doing that right now. But you basically would take this small piece, and it's from here to here. I know it's a little blurry, but it's from this piece here to here. You connect the 3.5 millimeter jack here, you connect XLR, and this has a built-in transformer. And then it also delivers phantom power. And so that's how I set up my Rode Video Mic NTG. Again, I do want to reach out to Rode because what was happening was using it connected via USB, it was clipping a lot. And I've noticed that now having it connected with the XLR, it hasn't clipped. And so it was really distorting my audio and stuff like that. So I decided to, because I was almost just going to take advantage of the Best Buy warranty, because I also have this through Best Buy, take advantage of the Best Buy warranty, just say that it's clipping, the device is defective, and just get a credit for it and just use the $250 for something else and then buy either a different type of overhead microphone, a different type of boom mic, whether it's, me and Richard are talking about this, I really want the Sennheiser, what is it? The 900, the MK900, the one that Tom Buck uses. His main overhead mic, that is $1,000. I can't justify that yet. Maybe next year on my next big milestone of, YouTube, I did set a goal for myself. And towards the end of the year, we're going to talk about goals and planning and things like that. But I did set a goal for myself as a content creator that in 2023, I am looking to grow my channel to at least 5,000 subscribers. So the whole 2023 doesn't have to be, it's not by a certain time, but before 2023 is over, one of my goals, and I have a handful of other ones, but one of my goals is to grow my channel to 5,000 subscribers. So maybe that'll be the award, or the present, the surprise, the celebration, the gift to myself. I hit 5,000 subs, and when I hit 5,000 subs, then I can buy the MK900. But for now, I wanted to have a, let me just come over here. I'm going to do new overlays and stuff. But I did want to have an overhead microphone. And so I was thinking about it. I'm like, all right, let me test this out. This sounds much better. And it's not more so when I'm live streaming for you guys. It's more so like when I'm doing things with the bank where I really don't want to pull out my microphone and just have something, or when I'm doing product demos, right? To be able to do product demos and to be able to swivel around in my chair and still have decent audio without having to worry about microphone presence. This is a better view, right? Without having to have the other microphone, because right now, the way I have you guys can see the way I have, so I have to do all of this. So you can see I pushed back my stream deck, loop deck. Here is my Lewitt microphone, right? So normally I would have it kind of here. I bring this back up. And if we come over here, right, this is the way I normally stream. But then what happens is that if I want to do, let's say, and we've gone over this when I was doing my 100 days, if I want to do something overhead and unboxing or to show something to you guys the way I did today, I have a few problems. You can see the first immediate problem. So then I kind of have to do this, move this out the way. I still have to worry about microphone presence and all of that good stuff with talking into the mic. Where with just utilizing the overhead mic the way I have that there, I can just work a little bit more freely. It's not, you know, the end of the world. But that was a big reason. And then also, like when Angie and I are streaming, or like if I have a guest here, like the way I had my mom and Angie when she comes in, it's just easier to have one central microphone the way I have like this, versus having to share one mic. And then in theory, the same exact thing with that same adapter, right? Because the Rode Wireless Goes, with that same adapter, the Rode Wireless Goes also connect via 3.5, either USB or 3.5. And so I can keep it all connected with my Rode. That was the bigger thing, right? Because I can use it through Rode Connect, but then using this stuff through the Rode Connect app, I have my Rodecaster Pro, right, here for sound effects and things like that. Then I would have the Rode Connect app up. I got to control the volume of the microphones with the Rode Connect app. I have my sound effects here. If I have music playing in the background, you know, all of that stuff. Where now I'm just using the microphone input on number 2. So I can set the levels. Like right now I'm talking to you guys on here. If I start to bring this volume fader down, you can see, right? You can see I was bringing the volume fader down on the Rodecaster Pro 2, and that's controlling that audio there, right? So, you know, I'm talking, right? Or if I want to easily mute myself and I don't have to worry about controlling everything with an app. So the same exact thing with the Rode Wireless Goes, I can just connect it, right, with this little VXLR. Let me see if I can come over this way. Zoom. You can see that a little bit better there, right? Here is the VXLR Pro. It's upside down, but it's just this piece from here to here. And so basically this cable right now is going in. I can't, no, yeah, because you can't see the top. But the end of this cable is going to the Rode NTG. I would just take it and connect it to the receiver. And I have it propped up kind of here because you can see it has this little clip. So I have it clipped into the fabric of my, what's that called? My teleprompter. We come out a little bit, right? You can see that it's clipped there, so it's out of the way. And then it's just easier to use a different microphone setup. And I still get, so here's the thing, because of that, I still get my audio processing with the Rodecaster Pro as well, using that adapter. And the adapter, I think, was like $30 or something like that. So just a small piece, another tool to add to your toolbox. It just gives a little bit more functionality because there are a handful of microphones that are actually 3.5 millimeter. So just having that is a really good addition. Sabrina, what is cracking? How are you doing? What is poppin'? How are you? I did see Alex said that Logic mic is so not worth the price, right? Like at $350, that's what Miguel said. It's just, I want to hear it first. In the video that Harris Heller did, it just sounded like a microphone, you know? Like it was like, yeah, I don't know if it's worth the $350. At the $350, I'll spend the extra $50 and get the Shure SM7B. Thank you, Paul. Yep, I'm wrapping up now. Paul is telling me I have 40 minutes. Sabrina says, I brought that Rode adapter for my lapel mic to plug into my Rodecaster Pro. See, I didn't. That's good. It works really good. And what's cool is that then I don't have to worry about, like, that's the biggest thing for me, is that I don't have to worry about the Rode Connect app. So the Rode Connect app is great when you have the Rode Wireless Goes or when you have the Rode Video Mic, any of the Video Mic series, because when you're on the go, so with your laptop, you don't have to carry an interface with you. You can connect, whether it's the Rode Wireless Goes, the Rode Video Mic, you can connect it via USB-C, open up the Rode Connect app, and it's a built-in digital audio processor. Love it. It's great. But because I have my Rodecaster Pro and I want to be able to control all the levels and have everything set there, it was just too cumbersome to be able to use an app. And then it was also getting Ecamm to recognize both which, you know, where is it pulling the microphone from. It was a pain in the ass, honestly. And so I was like, stop being cheap. Just get the adapter. You'll use it, have it set, and we are good to go. Logic might be worth the price with the internal cloud lifter, block out beach. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna necessarily block out all noise like that, Glenda. I mean, sometimes you know how it is that it's like the hype. I don't know. I'm interested. We can test to see if it makes a difference on which side of the country you're on. You got it, Paul. I love the Best Buy warranties. I always buy open box with the warranty, right? Because it's like you're getting see, y'all know, it's like you're getting a brand new unit. Then the Best Buy warranty covers it. I am, listen, a queen of all of that stuff. Chris, AI is also a great option for getting rid of background noise. I know Paul, Absolute Paul, and Lewis, Mr. Camera Junkie, absolutely love Crisp AI. The monitor, 555 open box. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. I would have to have overhead because I'm using my hands out. Right, exactly, Glenda. Definitely. So you would want to look into a mic like this or a better quality overhead mic. The one that I mentioned that Richard has. Richard has the MK600. If I remember correctly, it's the MK600. And he told me it's about $250 or $300. It's actually not, it's fairly priced for a microphone. He said he's very happy with it. So I've, you know, and what's his name? Tom Buck has the $1,000 one that I so badly want. What is cracking, David Hunt? How are you? Reminding everybody to smash that like button if you haven't already. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Heard the rumor. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they, because that's a whole nother software thing. You would just have to download Crisp and then just use them together. What's the Logic mic? I'm feeling like I should know about this. Listen, we don't need to be given gas all in these sites, okay? We don't need to be given gas. So, all I'm gonna say, David, is nope. Just check out this microphone. Richard said that he bought it. I'm trying not to buy it. I don't want no parts. It's $350. Is it supposed to be? It's supposed to be a Shure SM7B killer. I don't know. Check out Harris Heller's video and then you'll know more about it. What is cracking? Miss Felicia, how are you? Yeah. What's poppin'? Where's the box? So did I throw the box out? Hold on. Going through the box of Koa's toys, because Koa, this is what happens when you have a pit bull and she just demolishes toys. I don't know where the box, oh, I do, hold on. Hold on. Here's the box. Here is the box. Felicia, you would probably, because I know Felicia has a handful of mics as well. Oh. VXLR Pro, very small adapter. You can see that. Let me cover my face. Hello. There you go. VXLR Pro, so you can see that's what it looks like. So you got XLR on one end, and then on the other end is the 3.5 millimeter. And you see it says transformer balance 3.5 to XLR. And so it has a transformer, features a transformer to balance the signal, making it ideal when using long cable runs. So basically, when you're using the really long 3.5 millimeter cables, like the headphone cables, that can sometimes create the static, the noise. And so this will help to eliminate that noise. And it says it also converts 1248 volt phantom power to a 3.5 plug-in power, allowing microphones like the Video Micro and Video Mic Go to receive power from XLR devices, and features a locking connector. So, and it's also safe. So what happened was, Richard and I spoke about this because I did have a cable, you can buy an XLR to 3.5 millimeter adapter. But what I didn't realize is that because they're not balanced and they don't have that built-in transformer, it can actually ruin the internals of your devices because it might send out too much power or something like that, or just might short the circuitry. And so I had been reading, and so that's what made me get that. And it helps now with my overhead microphone and, like I said, the Rode video mics. Its frequency response is subpar and its noise floor is too high. Alex is saying about the Logic. What is this? The Blue Sona. It's certainly not a $350 mic. Your open box deals are great. I know. They're so great. What did I get recently? I didn't get any open box. So I picked up a 27-inch monitor that was on sale for $150, a Samsung monitor, a 1080p for Angie's house for the studio there. And we're going to end it here because I do have to go, for real. I picked up a Nintendo Switch, the OLED. So I've always had, you guys know I like to play Call of Duty. I'm not a gamer per se, but I do play video games. I've had the Nintendo Switch. It was one of my favorite things during the pandemic. Fell in love with Luigi's Mansion 3. Turned that game over. Absolutely loved it. It was a great pastime when we were all home. I also fell in love with Mario Rabbids. Turned that game over. Fell in love with that. I was fighting the hype for Animal Crossing. Refused. I was like, I'm not going to get that. Everybody loves that. Blah, blah, blah. Dr. Elo, I'm blaming him. He gave me all the gas during People of Video last week. He told me that this game is so great that he plays with his wife, he plays with his son. He just sold me on it. So this weekend when I got back from People of Video, I picked up the Nintendo Switch OLED. I'm selling my Nintendo Switch. If you guys have any children or grandchildren, or you want to pick up an extra Nintendo Switch, I'm selling my old one fully boxed. Let me know. We can talk. But I picked up the Nintendo Switch OLED in white, of course, with Animal Crossings. Guys, why didn't anyone tell me how addicting this game is? I haven't put it down. And I start telling Paul what Dr. Elo said, that it's, addicting, that I've been playing. And Paul's like, oh yeah. He then tells me how he's addicted to Animal Crossing and he's been playing Animal Crossing for forever. I'm like, how did I not, this is the thing? Guys, I'm about to be entrenched in Animal Crossing. Anyway, trying to figure out how to set up the MV7 I won so it stays out of the books. Gretchen, put some pictures in the community. We can probably try to help you with that. It is a pretty mic. Oh, David says, I'll get the MV7X before I buy that. All right. I have a new MV7. Yes, David. Yes, Paul does have the MV7X. Koa is at Angie's house. I was waiting to see who was going to ask for her. You see, it's exceptionally quiet and no one has been running up and down the stairs. That's because I showed you guys the treats. She's at Angie's house because I'm going to Atlantic City tomorrow and I don't come back home for the Housing and Economic Conference till Friday evening. And so Angie stood with both Tyler and Koa, and she's coming down on Friday, and then she'll be back. You guys will see her. I love open boxes. Man, we all love open boxes. Right. Pastor Felicia has tons of, she just got all the gears. Yes. $350 for a Logic. Oh, heck no. Right. Felicia is one of the OGs that can tell us about the lighting, can tell us about sound, can tell us about monitors. If you need help, all of that stuff. Yes. It's so quiet in my house, guys. Both the dogs, they're not fighting with each other. They're not fighting with me. They're not fighting for me to get up. My house, I'm very lonely. Normally I'm lonely. You guys know that. I am especially lonely now because I literally have, no one to talk to. That doesn't come close to warmth of close proximity mic like the Shure or the Lewitt, the Flex. Yeah. Let me see. I'm on the road again starting Thursday for 3 weeks, but I'm calling you when I'm back. Oh, yes. Where are you going for 3 weeks? Gangsta Grandma. That's Gretchen's new name. That's what we're calling her. Made a wise decision. All right, you made me feel so great. You know what, Sabrina? I had been holding off so long, and then me and Paul started talking last month. Paul got it before me. I had been watching it, and he didn't even know about it. And I was like, Paul, you want to get this? You want to get that? He literally bought it the same day that we started talking about it, and I finally picked it up. Before I went to People of Video, I picked it up. Yes, I see that. Next week's stream, Animal Crossing. No, next week, no stream, Animal. Listen. Marcus, do you know about, are you like addicted to Animal? Y'all can't feed into my addictions because I like go big. I sent the Apogee hype mic back today. That's the one that connects back directly to the iPhone. Henny's absolutely love that. But you're talking to us. What are we chop? I know someone was going to catch that. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys, but I'm not streaming with you guys every day. How about when I wake up in the morning? You know how it is, Gigi. You wake up and you're like, come on, doggies. Good morning. Let's go get some food. Let's take you outside. It's been exceptionally lonely in my house. I know. Exactly this. You can buy an RE320 for less than $300 right now. Don't pay. Do not. Listen, Alex is on a rampage. He's like, do not pay $350 for a blue Logitech streaming mic. You will regret it. Look, wait, link to what, Felicia? Hold on. Kanks, for the RE320. Isn't that what Felicia has? Because that mic, that's the mic that I said, like, if I were to replace a desktop mic, oh, yeah. Phoenix. Oh, that's so cool. Gas promoted now. Little Monsters are a mess. Yes, the RE20. Yes, that's a good, yeah. All right, folks, it's been real. Maestro was sick last week. I know. We talked. Yes. I have a full lineup for Ladies' Night on Sundays. Tanya Smith, Janice Anderson. Gigi, you booked yourself. Was that intentional? You booked yourself on the last day of the month in October, I think. The last Sunday of the month. I have no problems with it, but I was like, Gigi, if she meant to do that, Gigi's coming on. Gabe Leon has scheduled himself to come on. I'm going to get Dr. Elo to come on. I'm going to send out, I'm waiting for Pastor Felicia. She's supposed to be coming on. I'm going to get Gretchen when she comes back. So we are booked out for, oh, look at this one. This one's saying she's tired. All right, girl. We are booked out. That was the time I'm back in the country for a hot second. Got it. I'm waiting for my sex to change. Y'all better stop. You can come on. Gabe booked himself and you've been on my stream before. Yes, it's always a really good time hanging out with you guys. Let's do what we do. Let me see. Again, you guys hearing that? We will. Yeah. So booking out ladies' nights, guests. Although this Sunday I may not stream because I have this week, came back from People of Video. It's been insane. I'm going to Atlantic City tomorrow night for 2 days. On Saturday, I have a housing expo all day. Angie's gonna be by herself in my house, so you guys can yell at me because I have triple and quadruple booked myself. So I have a housing expo on Saturday. And on Sunday, it's a networking schmoozing thing. We got tickets to bring a realtor that we're trying to build as centers of influence to see Gabriel Iglesias at the Prudential Center. So it's business but fun. And so I won't stream this Sunday, unfortunately. But we're gonna work things out. Got a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Show some real life Animal Crossings from Africa. Yes. Very cool. There you go. Yeah, time for some rest. I know, well, I have my show, the show with Roy, Tech Troublemaker, now at 9. So, but thank you for hanging out with me. It has been real. I absolutely love you guys. We're gonna get back into the swing of things. It is official. I hired Mr. Camera Junkie as my, hired and paid because that's what I was waiting for. Excuse me. I hired and paid. So he is officially on the team. Lewis, Mr. Camera Junkie, to be my video editor. So that's my main project now for Q4 of 2022. October, November, December to be, of course, consistently live streaming and to now start releasing videos, at least 2 videos a month. Idealistically, I would like to get 4 videos a month out. I know we can definitely do 2 videos. Ooh, you hired him too? That's right, girl. Keeping it in the community and doing big things. And so that is one of my plans. I mentioned for 2023, I have a goal to hit and exceed 5,000 subscribers. And I know that what's going to help propel me there is to do pre-recorded content. So Lewis is now officially on the team, and that's what we're going to be doing for Q4. So I'm very excited. I have a handful of videos that I will be making, but if there's anything that you guys want to see from me, let me know. We're going to be doing regular tech stuff. I am going to bring in some of the entrepreneurial things that I've been doing, right? So as a content creator, as an entrepreneur, my master classes, Kajabi, funnels, marketing, how I've used all of that stuff in combination, right? Because I'm not monetized on YouTube, but I'm making money. So also from that perspective, we're going to be talking about on-stream, live streams, and pre-recorded content. And again, if there's anything you guys want to see or hear, definitely let me know. And I mentioned it already, but I'm going to mention it again. If you have not already, I would love to have you join the Tech Talk community because we have lots of cool conversations going on there. And Angie's calling me. Why is Angie calling me? Oh, she's reminding me of the time. So I gotta go. Love you guys. Talk to you later. I'm getting yelled at, so I appreciate y'all. Good night. Buenos nachos. I'll see you guys. Maybe I'll stream from Atlantic City. Keep an eye out with the notifications. All right. Good night.